While we've seen these immense figures in terms of the number of deaths as well as the number of infections, experts believe that there does appear to be a slight lowering in terms of the rate of infection, but it's still too early to tell as Italy has not reached its peak in terms of the number of infections. Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte stating clearly that the next week or so is very crucial, which is why the authorities are imploring people to stay at home. That said, the Interior Ministry has noted that there were some 8,000 violations of the lockdown measures in the space of one day, and there's still too many people on the street. And so they're saying clearly, you cannot go out unless you have a work reason, a health reason, or essential activity. On top of that, the self-declaration form that one has to fill up has now changed as well. You have to declare whether you're under quarantine or whether you've tested positive. This is in a way to make sure that people do not break these rules and can be taken to task. They're suggesting even if you go out when you're under quarantine or infected, you can be charged for causing a pandemic. So really, the authorities want to be very serious about this issue here in Rome and throughout the country, even as all eyes are really on the north of the country, the region of Lombardy that's been hardest hit. And now we're hearing of dramatic stories in the province of Bergamo, where the doctors have described the situation as apocalyptic, as they're having to deal with the health system close to the brink. Intensive care unit patients are being shifted out of the region. Military doctors are being sent in, and they're setting up separate hospitals just to deal with the influx. We're also hearing stories about testing of new remedies on patients, in particular a drug for rheumatoid arthritis that's been tested on some 330 patients to see whether that can work. The scientists are doing everything they can to make sure they get a grip on this, but in the meantime, the authorities, the scientists, the medical experts imploring people to stay at home to limit the spread of COVID-19.